Now we are going to see the next topic, what happens when metals react with acid. So we have already seen this in first chapter. What happens when metals react with acid. So page number 43 of NCERT book. Okay. First general thing, what we can define is metals plus acid gives salt plus hydrogen. Okay. But all metals do not react this way. So activity 3.11, collect all the metal samples except sodium and potassium again. If the samples are tarnished, rub them clean with sandpaper. Here sodium and potassium you don't have to take, they are saying, because they even react vigorously with cold water. They are very reactive. So with acid, it's not safe to do experiment with them. So now put the samples separately in test tube containing dilute hydrochloric acid. Okay. Suspend the thermometers in the test tube so that their bulbs are dipped in the acid. Observe the rate of formation of bubble carefully. Which metals reacted vigorously with dilute HCl? So magnesium, aluminium, zinc and iron, these metals will react vigorously with dilute HCl. With which metal did you record the highest temperature? So highest temperature will be magnesium. हमने जो अगर सोडियम पोटेशियम नहीं लिया है तो उसके बाद जो next most reactive होगा that will be magnesium. That's why. Okay. Then arrange the metals in decreasing order of their reactivity. And which metal will show highest temperature? Magnesium. And okay, arrange. So magnesium will be the most reactive, then it will be aluminium, then will be zinc, then will be iron, and then will be copper. Okay. So write equations for the reaction of magnesium, aluminium, zinc and iron with dilute HCl. So magnesium, you can write the equation. Magnesium plus dilute HCl gives MgCl2 plus H2. Then aluminium, okay, I'll write somewhere else so that it will be more clear. 2Al plus 6HCl gives 2AlCl3 plus 3H2. Okay. Zinc, Zn plus HCl gives ZnCl2 plus H2. And iron plus HCl gives FeCl2 plus H2. Okay. So these are the reactions with the magnesium, aluminium, zinc and iron. Okay. Then, okay. So the general reaction, general statement which we can say is metal plus acid gives salt plus hydrogen. Now, acid means यहाँ पे HCl और H2SO4 ही है. This is the general statement for HCl and H2SO4. There is one more strong acid, nitric acid. But nitric acid will not give this reaction. So as it is an exception, we have to remember this. Hydrogen gas is not evolved when a metal reacts with nitric acid. It is because nitric acid is a strong oxidizing agent. It oxidizes the hydrogen produced to water itself and gets reduced to any of the nitrogen oxides. ठीक है. तो जो ये metal plus dilute acid जो हम बोल रहे हैं, इस dilute acid में nitric acid is not applicable. Okay, because nitric acid अगर metal plus dilute acid होगा तो वो hydrogen नहीं देके water देगा. Okay, so and it will give the other oxides, water plus some oxides. Okay, and only exception with two metals are magnesium and manganese react with very dilute HNO3 to evolve H2 gas. So only two elements, magnesium and manganese, Mn, react with very dilute HNO3 to evolve H2 gas. Okay. Now, the rate of formation of bubbles was fastest in case of magnesium in the activity. The reaction was also most exothermic. The reactivity decreases in the order magnesium, then aluminium, zinc and iron. In case of copper, no bubbles were seen and temperature also remained unchanged. Therefore, copper does not react with dilute HCl. So copper does not react with dilute HCl. Okay. Is it clear to everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. यहाँ पे एक्चुअली हमने फर्स्ट चैप्टर पढ़ा था, तब भी हमने ये रिएक्टिविटी सीरीज देखी थी, which is given on page number 45. So here you can observe कि hydrogen is involved. Okay, hydrogen is also given in this, and why hydrogen is included here is because कि जो सारे metals हाइड्रोजन के ऊपर लाए करते हैं, वो जब एसिड से, ये सारे मेटल्स हाइड्रोजन के ऊपर वाले जब एसिड से रिएक्ट करेंगे तो हाइड्रोजन गैस फॉर्म होगा. हाइड्रोजन से नीचे वाले जब भी रिएक्ट करेंगे तो एसिड, दे विल नॉट रिएक्ट विद एसिड एंड फॉर्म हाइड्रोजन गैस. सो कॉपर विल नॉट गिव हाइड्रोजन गैस, okay, when it will react with acid, because it lies below hydrogen in reactivity series. Okay, now next very interesting and important thing is how strong acids are. This can be understood from this fact. One aqua regia is actually a solution. Aqua regia एक solution होता है. ये क्या होता है? Concentrated hydrochloric acid और concentrated nitric acid का mixture होता है. It is a mixture of concentrated hydrochloric acid and concentrated nitric acid in ratio 3:1. Okay. It is also called royal water. It is freshly prepared mixture of concentrated hydrochloric acid and concentrated nitric acid in ratio 3:1. This everybody has to learn. Okay. अब इसकी खास बात ये क्या है कि it can even dissolve gold in it. Okay. No acid can dissolve gold alone. But when this combination is made with two acids, it can even dissolve gold in it. Okay. So it is a highly corrosive and fuming liquid. It is one of the few reagents that is able to dissolve gold and platinum in it. So, okay. So this you have to remember that aqua regia. What is aqua regia? Then what is the proportion of HCl and HNO3? It can come in form of MCQ और confusing MCQ भी बन सकते हैं अगर ये ढंग से learn नहीं करें तो. इसलिए ये याद रखना है कि 3 parts तो HCl के होते हैं और 1 part HNO3 का होता है. तो ये जो mixture form होता है, it is of both concentrated acids, dilute नहीं होते, concentrated. It can even dissolve gold and platinum in it. Okay. Now, is this topic clear to everybody? Please type Y in the chat box. So everybody come to last. I'll tell you which page number. Page number 57 of our NCERT book. Okay. Everybody come there. Take out that. Sorry. 57 is not given in this PDF. 1 minute.
Can you repeat the page number?
Page number 57. 15. Page number 57. 57. Question number 15. So take out that question and just read that question. A man went door to door posing as a goldsmith. He promised to bring back the glitter of old and dull gold ornaments. An unsuspecting lady gave a set of gold bangles to him, which he dipped in a particular solution. The bangles sparkled like new, but their weight was reduced drastically. The lady was upset, but after a futile argument, the man beat a hasty retreat. Can you play the detective to find out the nature of solution he used? Okay. Yes, Siddharth type the right answer. किसी को कुछ समझ में आया? So basically.
Yes, ma'am.
मैम वो ऊपर की एक लेयर मैम एक सॉल्यूशन होता है, उसमें अगर गोल्ड ऑर्नामेंट्स डालते हैं तो ऊपर की लेयर हट जाती खराब.
Yes, this is aqua regia or royal water. That's what I told. So this is actually a mixture of HCl, concentrated HCl and concentrated nitric acid in ratio 3:1, which can dissolve even gold in it. So actually he posed as a goldsmith and he basically what he did, he actually dissolved some small amount of gold in it as a when he wanted to, actually he was just behaving as if he is cleaning the gold ornament, but he dissolved some amount of gold, and so this is the answer for this. And as it was related to aqua regia, which we have just now seen, that's why I asked you to read and do this question now. Okay, is it clear to everybody? Other metal salts. So take a clean wire of copper and iron nail. Put the copper wire in a solution of iron sulfate and iron nail in solution of copper sulfate taken in test tubes. Record your observation after 20 minutes. In which test tube did you find the reaction has occurred? On what basis can you say that reaction has actually taken place? Can you correlate your observation for activities 3.9, 3.10 and 3.11? Write a balanced chemical equation for the reaction that has taken place and name the type of reaction. Can anybody tell me what is the type of reaction taking place here?
Displacement.
Displacement.
Right, right. So this is displacement reaction, which we have already seen in chapter 1. So name the type of reaction. You can answer this as displacement reaction. And, so when iron nail is dipped in copper sulfate solution, in this case reaction will take place. Okay, when iron nail is dipped in copper sulfate solution, iron is more reactive than copper and it displaces copper from copper sulfate solution. Okay, so reaction which is taking place is iron plus copper sulfate gives iron sulfate plus copper, because iron is more reactive than copper, so it displaces copper from its solution. Okay, so okay, now reactive metals can displace less reactive metal from their compound in solution or molten form. Okay, all metals are not equal. We have already seen, उसने पुरानी activities से क्यों relate किया? Because we have already seen that all metals are not equally reactive. Some are more reactive, some are less reactive. We have seen reactions with oxygen, water and acids. Okay, so okay. But all metals do not react with these reagents or these acids, so we are not able to put all metal samples we had collected in decreasing order of their reactivity. So this is what actually when metal A plus salt solution of B gives salt solution of A plus metal B. This is actually displacement reaction when metal A is more reactive than metal B. In second test tube, what will happen? Can anybody say? Copper wire is there and iron sulfate solution is there. What will happen in this test tube?
What?
Neutralization.
There will be no reaction. I am asking, जब iron nail है और copper sulfate solution है तो displacement reaction हो रही है. जब copper wire है और iron sulfate solution है तो no reaction will take place because copper is less reactive than iron. Okay, so copper plus iron sulfate, no reaction. Okay, because copper is less reactive than iron. Is it clear? Okay, which metal, copper or iron is more reactive? Iron is more reactive. Okay, then is reactivity series. Okay, so actually if you learn this, then also it will be good for you, because in 10th class actually in many chapters this metals come, and anyway you should have an idea that the most reactive होते हैं potassium, sodium, middle में आते हैं calcium, magnesium, aluminium, zinc and iron, then iron, and below hydrogen it is copper, mercury, silver and gold. So if you learn, then also it will be good actually. You should learn this reactivity series. Okay, then coming to these questions. Yes, is everybody able to hear me clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Nirviksha.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, Nirviksha, are you not?
No, ma'am, I'm able to hear you, but oh, ma'am, उस टाइम बहुत धीरे आवाज आ रही थी. That's why.
अब आ रही है? Okay. ठीक है. So, coming to book exercise, NCERT book page number 46. Okay. Question 1. Why is sodium immersed in kerosene oil? Who will tell this answer? Just raise the hand. Okay, Hardik, say the answer.
Ma'am, because it is highly reactive.
Okay, because it is very reactive. So the sodium is very reactive metal. It reacts with oxygen of air to form sodium oxide, and it also reacts with moisture present in air to form sodium hydroxide and hydrogen. So to protect the metal and also to prevent accidental fires, sodium is kept in kerosene. Okay, so it is very reactive metal, and to prevent accidental fires, it is, and to protect the metal, it is kept in kerosene. Okay. Next, question 2. Write equations for reaction of iron with steam. So we have already seen these reactions. Actually, we can write iron when reacts with steam, it gives iron oxide plus hydrogen, and calcium and potassium with water. So potassium plus water gives potassium hydroxide. Okay, here heat is very important. Everybody should mention this heat also. Okay, and similarly you can write the reaction of calcium also given in the book. Calcium reacts with water. So calcium plus water gives calcium hydroxide plus hydrogen. Is it clear till here? Question 2 is clear to everybody? Reaction
Yes, ma'am.
iron with steam, मतलब iron और steam है तो भी composition, chemical composition तो H2O ही होगा. Calcium and potassium with water. Okay. These reactions you have to write. Question 2. Then question 3, samples of 4 metals A, B, C, D were taken and added to following solution one by one. The results obtained has been tabulated. So A sample is showing no reaction with iron sulfate, displacement reaction with copper sulfate. मतलब जो मेटल A है वो कॉपर से ज्यादा रिएक्टिव है और आयरन से कम रिएक्टिव है. ठीक है, क्योंकि आयरन के साथ कोई डिस्प्लेसमेंट रिएक्शन नहीं है, कॉपर के साथ कॉपर को डिस्प्लेस कर रहा है. दैट मींस इट इज मोर रिएक्टिव देन कॉपर. Then B is showing displacement reaction with iron but no reaction with zinc sulfate. So it is more reactive than iron. C is showing no reaction with iron, copper and zinc sulfates but silver को displace कर रहा है. And D is not showing any reaction. Okay. So which is the most reactive metal? Question है which is the most reactive metal? Okay. So you can
Ma'am, B.
B will be most reactive. Okay. You can write this.
Yes, ma'am. B.
Okay. A can displace copper. B can displace iron. C can displace silver. Okay. And okay. So from copper, iron and silver. Okay. Which is most reactive? Iron. Okay. तो जो iron को displace कर रहा है वो सबसे ज्यादा reactive है. जो reactivity series में देखो copper, iron और silver. Copper this one, iron this one and silver this one. तो तीनों में से iron सबसे ज्यादा reactive है. तो जो iron को displace कर रहा है वो इन तीनों में सबसे ज्यादा reactive है. तो which one is the most reactive element? B is most reactive element. If anybody did not understand this, please ask. ये clear है सबको? B कैसे हुआ? Okay. Then what would you observe if B is added to the solution of copper sulfate? B iron से भी ज्यादा reactive है तो copper sulfate में के साथ क्या करेगा? B will displace.
Copper would be displaced.
So B will
Copper sulfate.
displace copper from solution. Okay. Where is the metal? D. in the order of decreasing reactivity. Okay, सबसे ज्यादा reactivity किसकी होगी? B की, we have already seen. अब जो कॉपर को डिस्प्लेस कर रहा है, कॉपर को डिस्प्लेस कर रहा है, उन दोनों में से कौन ज्यादा रिएक्टिव होगा? कॉपर. सो नेक्स्ट विल बी A, next will be C, and C is not showing any displacement reaction, so it is least reactive. Okay, clear है ये वाला सबको? Question 3. Okay, then which gas is produced when dilute HCl is added to a reactive metal? Write the chemical reaction. So when dilute HCl is added to a reactive metal, hydrogen gas is produced. Okay, H2 or hydrogen gas is produced. Write the chemical reaction when iron reacts with dilute H2SO4. Iron plus H2SO4 gives iron sulfate plus hydrogen. Okay, this is question number 4. Now question number 5. What would you observe when zinc is added to the solution of iron sulfate? Zinc और iron में से कौन ज्यादा reactive है? Which is more reactive among zinc and iron? Zinc. So zinc will displace iron from its solution. It will be zinc sulfate plus iron. So you can write zinc is more reactive than iron. Okay. So zinc will displace iron sulfate, or zinc will displace iron from iron sulfate solution. Okay. Any doubt till here?
No, ma'am.